Australian welterweight running through the competition in terrifying fashion. Knocking out opponent after opponent, he was ready for a UFC opportunity by way of the Contender Series.
I bring the Australian power and think I'm definitely a finisher. I always look for the finish. I think I was born to do this.
He showed poise and a lot of control in that fight.
His training partners as well, and that's a good thing about Lucia, because he's surrounding himself with greatness, and if you surround yourself with people like that, you're only going to get better and better. But anyway, Gilbert said, yeah, no, he's really calmed down, he's really learned to control his emotions, rounded out his skill sets, beautiful low kicks, he said.
And in round 2, he started to land some big bombs on Ange Loosa.
Hurt him with that left.
Oh, he's teeing off.
And there's a lot.
A back-and-forth affair, even facing some adversity.
But Ange is finding the target because Jack is not moving his head.
Here's a look at the numbers there. You can see for Losa, all the headshots.
Showing us he could handle it well even when placed in bottom guard.
Della Maddalena almost rolled through, but Losa wise to it and now on top. I mean, this is a great way.
Though eventually he got it done on the scorecards.
3 judges see the bout 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision, Jack Della Maddalena.
Impressing the boss Dana White and inking him a contract with the UFC. He had come a long way from starting his career 0-2 towards now being in the most prestigious fighting organization.
It's cool to see the good boxing technique come to play.
There's a lot of whispers going on right now, even in the media room, and everybody was kind of like...
And his first fight at UFC 270 would be a short one against Pete Rodriguez. And that would make it 11 in a row for the Aussie. What a start to 2022. He wanted to be back in action as soon as possible, showcasing his skills and fast hands. Meanwhile, with his girlfriend, he recomposed and even got some work in with his brother Josh. He then had a step up in competition against the 20-5 Russian Ramazan Amaev and was placed at a slight -150 favorite. He needed to prove a point that he belonged within the prestigious UFC octagon. And as always, he was calm, cool, and collected. He was looking for a way to have a quick night, and it even looked like he was in some trouble early on.
Underhook, but he's also got a standing anaconda here. Yeah, he's on the choke. I mean, that's tight, but he's cold. He's got to fight push down on that elbow. It looks like he's about to slip up, but no, right thing. If he's got him, if he rolls, he's in trouble. He's in trouble now. Yeah, this is bad. Good Jack, it's fantastic for him. Oh, wow! He's out there, let it out!
Though it was what he needed to wake up and dispose of Amaev.
Bonus and help your 3 favorite athletes win up to 30K in Bitcoin right now.
Now Jack's getting to work. This is what he goes. Della Maddalena ripped by the side. That's it. It's over. 12 in a row.
With snappy body and head combos, smooth uppercuts leading to clean and thundering punches to the head. And that was all it took for him to make it 12 in a row.
By TKO!
His next opponent would be even tougher and more aggressive despite recent performances. Jack came into this fight as a -650 favorite, despite the threat of Roberts' powers always present.
Some damage, but Danny Roberts moving through that as best he could, avoiding some serious concussive blows there.
Della Maddalena started the fight calculated and precise, using a tight boxing guard and stalking Roberts down. Soon enough, Roberts began giving Jack some openings for some combos. And Roberts even attempted a takedown, which allowed Jack to showcase his takedown defense.
Everything in almost slow motion, and the placement's perfect. But I gotta say, shout out to Danny Roberts. You know, that was a tough start to the round. Here we are, 2 minutes left, he's still in it, he's pressing the action, staying in this fight.
Della Maddalena was able to get away from the cage and nullify the attempts from Roberts. And for the final blow, he even showed his tremendous head movement as he avoided the hook and went for a shot to the body of Brown. To end it all, a fury of hooks to the body and head, leading to some ground and pound. Jack had done it.
24 seconds of round number 1. We have your winner by TKO, Jack Della Maddalena!
Jack got his 3rd win and knockout within the UFC octagon and was ready for his homecoming at UFC 284. For his next opponent, he faces Randy Brown, a promising welterweight on a 4-fight win streak and undeniably JDM's toughest opponent to date at UFC 284 in Perth, Australia. Brown also carries some big power in the hands, which could potentially mean some problems. However, his chin has been tested before. First against Luque.
That knee, he was that was not illegal. That was not illegal. Wow. That was a legal shot. That was a legal shot.
The knee was the beginning of the...
And then against Nico Price.
Avenue there for a couple of rights.
Oh, now some hammer fists. He's out. Brown is out. Nico the hybrid Price. Creative once again.
However, Jack will be waiting for Brown's best version. Brown's main advantage is his length and reach, with a 5-inch reach advantage.
Enormous for 170 pounds. I mean, he is so long and tall, and to get in on that reach is quite an undertaking.
Jack will have to use his stellar head movement and exploit the vulnerability of Brown for leg licks.
Throw it. I mean, right there. That's a picture-perfect leg kick.
And now, see, now Randy Brown's he's thinking about that jab now. Now he doesn't want to let it out there.
Just when he starts worrying about that calf, expect Vicente to come over the top, start letting those hands go.
All in all, Della Maddalena joins a long list of promising welterweights, dealing with elite-level wrestling while defending on a boxing base, and dealing with the fast pace of the elite fighters.
Red comes out Chimaev, and Black with an early shot.
Oh, nice defense by Lee. Oh, nice job by Chimaev. Oh, my goodness. He's talking to David. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
And perhaps, like the nomad Shavkat Rakhmonov, dealing with some taller and hybrid strikers with long-ranged kicks.
Oh! Spin kick sets him down. And now trying to end it.
Big ground and pound here. Harris.
Oh! That's gonna do it. Another one. Shavkat Rakhmonov.
And even his submission defense. everyone is focused on the hype trains like Paddy or even Sugar Sean O'Malley, they may be overlooking the true hype train. After losing his first 2 bouts in his career all the way back in 2016, Jack Della Maddalena has not tasted defeat. He has racked up 11 KOs and 13 straight wins, and his only question is, who is he fighting next?